48 countries, one tournament, and a financial gap so enormous it is almost hard to believe they are all playing the same sport. The richest squad here is worth over 1.5 billion euros. The poorest, 20 million euros. One team is literally 77 times more valuable than another, and they are both on the same pitch. Here is the breakdown. At the top sits France, with a squad valued at 1.52 billion euros, the most valuable international squad ever assembled. Mbappé alone earned 600,000 euros a week at Real Madrid. Behind them, England at 1.36 billion euros, Spain at 1.22 billion euros, and Brazil at 928 million euros, with Vinicius Jr. worth 175 million euros on the transfer market. France's squad, by itself, is worth more than the bottom 14 teams at this tournament combined. At the other end, Qatar, the country that hosted the last World Cup, arrives valued at just 19.9 million euros. Jordan, making their debut, sits at 20.3 million euros. Iraq, Curacao, and New Zealand all fall below 35 million euros. These are squads where some players earn less in an entire year than Mbappé earns in a single day. And yet, here's what makes this extraordinary. FIFA guarantees every team, France and Jordan alike, a minimum of $12.5 million just for showing up. For Jordan, that money could fund their national football program for years. For France, it barely covers Mbappé's monthly wage. That gap tells you everything. The World Cup is the one moment where nations that could never compete financially still get to compete on the same field. And that is what makes it worth watching. If this gave you a new way to see the tournament, subscribe. We break down the money behind sport every week.